So I did a simple eye, not really simple. I'll show you guys how to do liner and show you guys how to put on lashes, and yeah. We'll have a mini tutorial of this eye look on my Instagram, so be sure to check that out. I was gonna use a cream liner, but I feel like that's just really difficult for beginners, so I'm going to use my Holy Grail liner, Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner in Trooper, just because I feel like it's easy for everyone and it does the job, it stays really well, and it's very, very easy to create a wing with it. So I'm going to use that today. Let me just grab it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the inner corner. And you want to hold it like as if it's a pencil, as if you're writing, or pen, pencil, whatever you choose. And you want to hold it like that. It'll be a lot easier to manage and to control. And slightly tug, just don't go so crazy. So I'm just staying really, really close to the lash line. You can go over it as much as you'd like to make sure that it is the way you want it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up from the inner corner, or outer corner. I'm going to go up from the outer corner, connecting to my brow. Kind of at that angle. And then I'm going to connect it and just fill it in. And you have your wing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure everything is filled in and everything is smooth. Do the other eye real quick. You guys can watch me. So again, doing the inner corner. Making that line that connects to the brow. And filling in. If you mess up, I really like to use these little pointy Q-tips. I got these from CVS. Any drugstore will have them, I'm sure. And you just clean it up just like that. So what I'm going to do now is get some mascara. I'm using Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. It's my favorite right now. Since we're putting lashes on, you don't have to put a lot, but I still put at least one coat just because it's good for your lashes, especially if you put on lashes a lot. It's really important that you continue to condition them with something, whether it's coconut oil or mascara or something. It's really, really good and important that you still continue to coat them. So the lashes that I'm going to be using today are from Esqido, and they're in the style Bake City Nights. They're really, really pretty. They're quite natural for lashes. I'm going to show you how to cut them, measure them to the eye, and I'm going to show you my glue trick. It's really important to put glue on a clean surface instead of putting it directly on the lash, because it can get bacteria, especially if you use the lashes before. It can get bacteria on the lash, and you're putting it on your eye, and not good. So that's why I like to put it on a clean surface, so it's fresh glue every time. There's no bacteria that gets in there, and we have good eyes, and we stay safe, and we stay clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take the lash with a tweezer, and I'm going to put it really, really close on the eye. I'm going to basically put it on my eye. So when you put it on, you kind of want to hit the middle first and then put on the edges to see how, ooh, and that's poking. So you'll feel like a little poke, and that means you have to cut the ends. I'm going to cut the inner corner, just that band, because I don't know, I think they really just do it just so it stays on the box to have that outer band. I'm not really sure. So I'm just going to cut this little band here. But but I'm gonna keep the lash there. I'm not gonna cut the lash on the inner corner. I'm gonna cut one guy off there. I'm gonna do the other eye. My eyes are basically the same, so I'm just gonna cut the way I cut before. You can measure if you want again, but I pretty much know my eyes. So I'm just cutting one. Clean surface. Make sure you clean it before you put anything on it, okay? So I'm going to be using Duo Glue because I ran out of my Huda Beauty glue. So I'm using Duo Glue in the dark shade because I have the liner on. I'd rather not have to really clean it up. It's a lot easier to work with when you have a liner already on. Usually when you have the clear or the white glue, you have to kind of line over again. This kind of makes it easy, saves time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pour some glue on here. I like to make a little line. That is more than enough. I like to make a little line so when you drag it through, it's just a lot easier instead of making a big blob and then the blob gets all over the lash. So I like to make a thin line. So you want to let that dry for about 60 seconds. Make sure it gets a little tacky. So glue should be good. You'll see, actually when it starts to dry, you'll see darker on the outer part. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is going to slide the lash through the glue. You wanna make sure that the entire lash is covered. That looks pretty good. Make sure you're holding the middle, somewhat middle of the lash, because that's where you're gonna be putting it first. So I'm basically just going to plop it on. Put it on in the middle, and then connect the outer sides, or the outer parts. Keep squeezing. So you feel really comfy. What I like to do too before the glue dries, see I mess up here, I like to just wipe it away with a Q-tip. And you put a lash on. Congratulations. So proud of you. So now we're gonna do the other eye. Again, we are going to slide through. So we're gonna slide on through. You can jump, you can slide, whatever you feel comfortable with. Make sure that it's covered. Looks good. We're gonna put that baby on. Now we're gonna do the middle first, and then connect the sides. I cut this part because if I left that part on, it would be poking my inner corner, and that is absolutely the worst thing, worst feeling ever. Pinch them a little bit, make sure they're on there. And what I like to do is let them dry a little bit and do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be back to finish. Be right back, guys. I finished up the eyes, finished up the face. Now what I want to do, I'll put some mascara on the lashes to kind of combine my lashes with the lashes. A lot of lashes. So I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir again. And I'm just going to put a little bit, basically focusing on the base of the lashes and just going up. For that, I'm going to go over the liner again. The last step that I like to do is to curl. So I'm just going to grab those lashes and just lightly curl them. And there we go, we're done. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video on how to do lashes and liner. And yeah, let me know if you guys have, and I'm gonna put a lip on, don't worry guys, on this. I don't know which one I want to do yet, so I'm thinking about it. I think I'm gonna do Dose of Colors or something, I don't know. But you will see the final look of this on my Instagram, so make sure you check that out. But anyways, if you guys have any other suggestions on what you guys want to see next, please comment that below and I will get to those and hopefully put another video for you guys that you guys want to see. So yeah, so if you like this video, don't forget to thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.